I'm the DuchAz, also known as Kasi Malungu, and you're currently watching Funsion. Yes, I've got a standard invoice that I send to all my clients. There's some information on there, regarding the terms and conditions of my performance. And then I also have the technical rider, which is the equipment that I need, to do my performance. And then I've got the entertainment agreement as well. I think it's very important because, there'll always be maybe some delay in your performance, or usually it's from the promoter's side, that they don't have the sufficient equipment to do your gig. So I think it's very important to know that you've got your ducks in a row, before you even do your performance. Well, the equipment is the most important part. If you don't have like a proper monitor, for you to do your performance, small things like that, can mess up your whole performance. So sound, monitor, and equipment that's working. Yeah, I think that's the major part for me as a DJ. Well, depending on if I can see that I can handle the circumstances and know that I can still do my performance, I'll do it, But the moment I see it's going to start influencing my performance in a bad way, that I won't be able to perform the way I should, then I'll rather just not do the performance, Because then people, the crowd doesn't see what's going on behind the stage. So all they're going to say is, oh, what's happening now with this DJ? Maybe the sound is not right, or, then it looks like it's my fault. So it's best to just then leave the performance. Well, that's all covered in my invoice and in my contract. So usually, if you already they pay me my full amount before the performance takes place, and because it's not my fault, that you didn't do what was requested in our contracts, then I'm there on time. So basically, I did my job, So I keep my full amount. If the delay's on my part, then we can maybe reschedule, or do another gig, or 50% back, or something like that. Like when we get to the gig, because he does sound engineering as well, so he knows what the stuff should, how it should be, technically, so he usually goes and checks before I even play to see if everything's working. So that's the main important fact that he plays in my gigs. Yeah. Apart from the customers understanding the contract, if you read something and you sign it, according to me, you understand what you're reading. I can't interpret what you understand and what not. If you sign something off, then I know you understand it. So. Well, once they pay the 50% deposit, the gig is confirmed. So if you haven't paid the 50% deposit, I can't take your gig seriously, because people pull out last minute. So once I get my 50%, it's in my gig, it's in my diary. So yeah, then it's fine. I should definitely have at least something on the invoice or whatever. I've actually sent out my entertainment agreement and stuff like that to a lot of DJs to give them just some advice on what to put in there. But yeah, like I said, it depends where you are in your career. You can't be requesting a lot of things in a contract if you just started a month ago, So depends where you are in your career, and then but when it comes to payment, time, and equipment, you should always have a contract.